Hello, good evening. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Matt.
Welcome to Pillow Talk on Hatch Plus, where the vibe is sleepy, but the company is always excellent.
How's things anyway, Sophia? Not too sleepy?
Not too sleepy.
Everything all right?
I'm pretty good, but I was thinking that we could do some highs and lows to start us out. Is that fun?
Yeah, I mean, why don't you kick off? What's been going on?
Okay, let me think about my high. Let's think about the past week or so. My high probably was that it was my friend had a birthday picnic yesterday, which was very nice. So we got to sit outside, play some games, and just hang out all afternoon, which was lovely. We were in the park. It's so stunning to be in the park. The early evening light was very pretty to me.
So at this picnic, what games were you playing, Sophia?
We played a game called Anomia, I think is what it's called. Have you heard of this?
No, it sounds like it's too difficult to pronounce to be successful as a game.
No, it's actually very fun. Basically, it's like a matching game and you have all these little cards and there's words and symbols on them. And so say you got a card that said dog breeds and it had a red circle on it, and I had a card that said rom-coms and it had a red circle on it. That means that we are like matched up as a pair, and I have to say a dog breed before you say a romantic comedy. Does that make sense? So everyone gets these cards, and whoever has the same symbol as you have to say something from their category before they say something from your category.
Yeah, okay. Did you win?
No.
Is there an eventual winner to that, or is it one of those that just sort of goes on?
No, there is an eventual winner. It's honestly very fun. It sounds probably boring when I explain it, but it's a really fun game.
Happy to take your word for it.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like a classic picnic game. We weren't playing like cornhole or something, but that's what we did.
What's cornhole?
Oh, cornhole is a game that people play at like breweries and stuff like that, where you you're throwing little like sacks of like sand into a hole.
Man, the summer nights must fly by where you are. Really?
I'm not playing a lot of cornhole. That's like, I would say like straight couples who are at a brewery in like Portland, Oregon would be playing cornhole. And I'm sure people all across Brooklyn.
I know the type. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather play Anomia.
That one's fun. I'm like, look into it. You'll like it.
I'll have a look. So what about your low then? If that's the high, what's the low?
Maybe my low light was just that I wanted to go to the gym yesterday, but I didn't because I was having too much fun with my friends. So that's kind of a high and a low.
Yeah, that's still a highlight too, which is...
Yeah.
That's a good place to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, when your low lights are still highlights, that's been a good week.
I'm trying to stay in that pocket.
Yes.
What about you? Do you have highs and lows?
Yeah, I've had a up and down week.
Okay.
Definitely a high for me this week was I found that I'd vacuum bagged a load of summer clothes, which is useful. So it feels like I've got a brand new wardrobe.
And just to clarify, vacuum bag is when they're like airtight sealed?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes, shrink it right down. And I chucked it in the loft or the attic. And yeah, so that was good. I feel like I've got a load of free clothes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's obviously a huge high to come down from.
Yeah. You felt funky fresh in your new digs.
Well, as much as one can.
Okay.
I mean, it's a topic for another day, but I feel like male summer wardrobes it's tough to look good in summer, I find.
I agree. It's pretty boring.
Yeah, I've got too many coats and parkas for the summer weather. Ideally, I'd go into hibernation like a bear just for the summer months, and
one day
we'll aim towards that. And
yeah.
The low light, I don't know if you've ever had this before, but I was doing a gig last week, and I turned up outside, and the person on the door said, "Have you got a ticket?" And I had to say, "Oh, I'm one of the comedians." But it happened. There's a line of people there as well, so you do it in front of the audience, and then any sort of authority is just ripped away.
They're gone. They're going to revolt mid-set.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, not even the staff know who this guy is. How good can he be? I do. You know, some people want a level of fame where they want everyone to know who they are.
Yeah.
All I want is a level where just people who have employed me vaguely recognize me.
You're just asking for the door guy.
That's all I want. And not even like a full-on recognition of my work, or just a vague,
Totally.
I think I recognize that face. That's all I need.
I always walk up and I'm like, I'm on the show. And then sometimes they're like, I know you. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know you.
That's the thing, is it? That's the hard part, is that even if you assume that they do know who you are, then you still feel silly because you feel like, oh, you know who I am.
So I don't know about you, Matt, but sometimes when I'm falling asleep, I just start thinking about some of the very random facts that have managed to kind of like lodge themselves in my brain. And I feel like we know these as like your Roman empires, right? The things that you just can't stop thinking about. And I think the only solution for getting these things out of our heads is to talk about them before bed and really work it all out. Get all the kinks out.
Get it out in the open. Figure it out.
Yeah. Air it all out. So do you have something that you can't stop thinking about?
So many things, but at the moment, I can't stop thinking about the death of the doorbell and how sad that is. I feel like doorbells are going extinct, and it's just sad, isn't it? Everyone's got video doorbells now, and I miss the kind of anticipation of not knowing who's at the door.
Yeah.
Because now I can just look at my phone and go, oh, I'm not getting that. Whereas before,
I'm not here, turning off all the lights.
yeah, you'd have to make a thing of it. You'd have to look out the window, turn all the lights off. But now you can just look at your phone, and it's sort of taken the fun out of it, I think.
There's so much less mystery generally now, I would say. And the doorbell is just one example.
Yeah, also, I feel like I'm less mysterious now, which is sad. Like every time I leave the house, and this genuinely happens, like during the daytime, I'll say, oh, like to my girlfriend, I'm working today. I've got a load of work to do. And she says, what, writing jokes? I go, yeah, it's really hard work. I'm working. And then as soon as she's gone, I'll leave the house to go and have a coffee with someone, or just, knock about somewhere. And I'll get a text going, oh, he's on his way out.
You left the office.
Yeah, I left the office without permission. And short of crawling under my own doorbell, which sounds really demeaning, like it's not a great way to leave the house.
No, you can't do that.
I don't know what else to do. I just think I'd yearn for the days of just a chime. That's it.
Does your house have a doorbell, like a normal one as well, and you've just installed the Ring for safety?
No, it's got...
Like, are they just not even coming with them anymore?
What, do doorbells not come with houses anymore?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because here's my thing is, both my parents still have doorbells, not to push too hard against your theory, but I feel like if I told my dad about Ring, maybe he would get it or something. And then where I live, my apartment, it's like a buzzer system, except the buzzer's broken. So actually, when someone is at my apartment, they just call or text me and I have to go down and up 3 flights of stairs.
Right. Yeah, that's a whole level of inconvenient, that.
I'm used to it now, but people are always like, I can't believe you put up with it. I'm like, it's not that hard.
That's what you get used to it, don't you?
You get used to it. But your place just never came with a doorbell to begin with.
No, it didn't.
Wow.
I like the idea now of when we were sat down with the solicitor and signing the paperwork and stuff and transferring the money, of just blocking everything and going, hang on a minute, did this come with a doorbell?
Hold on.
Deal's off. I'm out.
Wow. So they're not even installing them anymore, you think?
I don't know what happened or what sort of hermit lived here, but this house was built in the 70s where I live, and there was no doorbell.
Just a knocker.
Yeah, it's just a knocker.
Okay.
Which, again, I love a knocker.
That's really fun.
Yeah. You can sort of add your own spin on a entrance then.
Exactly. You could come up with a little code. So it's like, Bob does this knock, Ed does this knock.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, I grew up with a house full of doorbells. Did you have them growing up?
Full of doorbells?
Not full, but when I was growing up, we had the doorbell.
Just the one doorbell. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you grow up with one too?
I don't mean to boast, but yeah, I did. I grew up with a doorbell.
Yeah.
As much as I'm sad for the loss of the acoustic doorbell, I do like that this one, whenever someone rings the bell, it goes in the house.
Oh, that's fun.
That's a bit of fun.
You could have it play like your favorite song as well, huh?
Yeah, I reckon you could probably You could probably work that out somehow. But then how long before that would ruin your favourite song then?
Probably instantaneously.
Yeah. I guess depending on who's ringing it. But yeah.
Did you feel like growing up you had a fixation on the doorbell? Is there a reason that it's so particularly sad to you that it's gone?
I think it's more now with the benefit of hindsight.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know. You don't know what you've got till it's gone, do you?
You really don't.
And I think it's that, looking back now, just, who knows? It's the same with, you know, phones. You've got everything's caller ID'd now, and you think this could be anyone calling me right now. And that's exciting, but now you just, it's them.
Oh.
You can't stand in the way of progress, can you?
You can't.
As much as I would like to. And I suppose it's good.
Yeah. You could just go back to the knocker if you wanted it.
We have still got the knocker installed, but the issue is people always go for the ring.
Oh, that's interesting. People have their choice.
Yeah, so people have got a choice when they come here, which is good to give options. But yeah, 99 times out of 100, they're going for the Ring doorbell.
I have a final suggestion. You know what it is?
I'm ready for it.
You could decorate your knocker if you wanted. You could decorate it so that it's really in people's face, and then maybe they'd be more inclined to choose that version.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But it's still not the doorknob.
It's still it's still not a bell. And you have still got. I think I would start to arouse suspicion if every time my girlfriend left for work, I just said, right, I'm just going to unplug the Ring doorbell now. No reason.
No, nothing going on. You know what I think about a lot?
Tell me.
The way that it's like, imagine trying to get around with a physical map. Do you ever think about trying to get around with a physical map?
Oh, God, yeah. Do you know what? I can't even picture how that would happen.
Me neither.
No. Because the old maps as well were like the size of a wall. They were huge.
Yeah.
Where'd you keep it? You just put it in your back pocket and...
I think you have different maps for different... People are listening to this who had to use maps and they're like, stop.
I know.
I think you probably have different maps for different like portions of land. You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe a small one, but it's just a smaller portion. And you probably had to keep a bunch in your car. That's probably where you kept them for the most part. Before cars, maybe in your pocket.
Yeah, before cars, you just keep your maps in your pocket. Yeah, I don't understand. I would, and I'm quite ashamed about this. I think I should be able to read a map. I know that's one of the older generations would say you should learn how to read a map, but
you should.
Also,
but I haven't.
But why? Why?
In case of an emergency.
But I feel like if you're at the point where you need like a compass and a map, it's probably gone
too
so
far
far
gone.
South.
Yeah, probably.
You've got bigger fish to fry at that point.
You really do. No, you really do. My dad, I don't know if either of your parents do this, but my dad does the thing where I don't know how to read a map, obviously. I just use my phone. But whenever I'm home and I'm going somewhere, he'll say like, you know how to get there, right? And I'm like, well, no, but I have a way to figure out. And then I'll be like, well, I'm just gonna look. And then he's like, okay. And then after he kind of says, okay, he'll tell me step by step how to get somewhere. And I'm like, I'm not retaining any of this information. Yes,
that's such a dad thing to do. I swear, I think he sort of got on board with it eventually, but he would always say like, oh, don't, you want to take the M40 and then the A45 out there. And I'd be looking at Google Maps going, but the road is closed. Like, I can't, no, you want it, that's quicker that way.
He's like, it's way faster.
In fact, my agent still, and I don't understand why he does this, but he still emails me like a AA route planner, step-by-step road instructions to get places.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
It is quite sweet, but I just feel
it's like they want you to be safe.
Do you really? Is it safer though to be going at like 80 mile an hour looking at a piece of paper that he's printed out?
Certainly not. But that is a big thing too. Is I remember when I was younger, we'd drive places, and my mom would print out the directions, and we'd have to you'd really have to be in the passenger seat telling her what to do and when.
There is something quite sweet about that, isn't there? That was when a passenger actually had a genuine function in a car.
Now it's just music. Now you just get to control the music.
Yeah, which is still, it's good. It's less responsibility, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
But there is something nice about that. Would you go back if you had the choice?
Like, could I or would I?
Would you?
Probably not. Would
Do
you?
you know what? I think I would. I like the idea of it. I like the idea of figuring out where everything... Because despite the fact I drive all over the place...
Yeah.
My grip on geography is actually quite poor. I'm good at staring at a sat-nav screen.
I've been trying to like really push myself to memorize just like the train routes places, because even that I like sometimes don't like push myself to be, and I'm like, no, so part of it is just trusting yourself. I'm like, I know how to get there, just trust. But I guess I don't know if I wouldn't choose to, but I think it would be an interesting challenge to go back to the analog map.
I think it would. I think there'd be a good show in that.
I feel like I would spend so much time reading a map, but maybe you just get good at it. But I feel like it would take me so much time.
But you'd still have to do like research every time you were going somewhere new. Whereas now you can just bowl up with the phone, can't you? But you would actually have to put time into figuring things out, and that's
not the life for us.
Yeah, I take it back. I wouldn't go back to normal maps.
You know what, Matt? I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm feeling highly thankful, though, for maps and for I don't have a ring.
Yeah, or at least be thankful. Be thankful that we loved and lost normal doorbells. It's better to have loved and lost than to have never had at all.
That is so true. Okay. I think I'm going to turn in, and I hope that you have a very nice sleep and a very nice evening.
Likewise, it's been a pleasure.
It's been amazing.